James, what's up, bro? We're going to double down on pre-workouts. Can you guys hear me just fine? I'm using my old phone, so I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, right. I wish I was vascular. I'm actually kind of heavy right now, Mike. Nobody believes in me. I've been knocked down again and again and again. Maybe that'll be my YouTube thing. Like, I'll do a comeback to MMA. I like how your buddy, you like introduced me over Facebook or whatever, the messenger, and then he never messaged back. He was like, yeah, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, it is that time of year. I think, everybody's going inside now, boy, for sure, here in Iowa. My shirt's all crumpled up. Oh, yeah, it's really bad right now. It's getting worse just because there's so many guys that'll go do the shows for damn near free. Like, just to get a couple pictures for Instagram or something. Yeah, so that's what I mean is like, trust me, I just think the ideas and the ideals that people have about MMA are just so off, and I know a lot of these stories too. I mean, there's a lot of guys that they only got signed because they had a buddy who was training, and the buddy is the guy who ends up being the big deal. The guy that got signed and they really wanted to push that guy forward, he didn't go anywhere, but the buddy who didn't even care, he just signed up because his friend signed up, and then he's the one who made it big. It's because nobody pays attention to the actual fighters. They think everybody's going to get this superstardom for free. Gotta take some of the water off the top of that thing. Double down on pre-workout, Mike. That's how we do it over here. Over here in Davenport, Iowa. And by the way, with MMA being like a dark world kind of thing, I mean, I'm 47 years old. I'd rather just crash and burn. You know, like, I don't know if I want to get old. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. So I'm gonna get my pre-workout going. I think I'm gonna go do probably some simple exercises. And then probably do my exercises. Then I might eat a little bit, ride my bike tonight, because the sun's going down right now. Dude, it's like 3:30. The sun's going down. So the reason I got this old iPhone out, clearly it's working all right. You guys can hear me okay and everything? You can see me all right? Okay, so, and no, I don't know Joe very well. Wasn't really around him a lot. But I got this old iPhone out. I mean, I can pretty much let this YouTube Live run forever. Because I have two phones that I can use. So I could let this YouTube Live go forever. The only difference between this and my other phone is the other phone has the 5G, and then this just runs off Wi-Fi. So I just have to like leave it around here, I guess. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was gonna say, Mike, I think one of the best interviews you could have probably had was now I forget his name. It was like I just lost the thought. The little black dude. It was Dana White's right hand man. God, why do I forget his name right now? I just had it and I just lost it because I was thinking Joe Silva. Joe Silva's the guy who's like one of the organizers, right? Yeah, Bert. I'll tell you what, dude. You could probably interview that guy for 24 hours straight. Yeah. I mean, Joe was cool. I just didn't know him very well. I never really talked to him that much. Yeah, Bert, I tell you what, man, that guy, he's got some of the most amazing stories because he was around all those like great boxers. Bert was young when like heavyweight boxing was the biggest thing in the world. Yeah, I mean, Bert was around all those guys. Ali, Frazier, Foreman. I don't think he didn't really talk about Tyson too much, but he was around all the biggest fighters, all the biggest boxers in the heavyweight boxing heydays. Yeah, I don't know about that one, James, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Bert was a young guy in the heavyweight boxing heydays. I mean, he had some amazing stories. But I think that Yeah, I mean, my time with the MMA and stuff is pretty much come and gone. I just been looking for my next thing. Speaking of which, I've been trying to find a new job. It's not that it's hard, it's like finding the right job. Because there's job offers there. It's just like I've even asked people straight out, like, okay, this is how much you pay this for this job, and it's at least 40 hours a week, and they won't pay overtime. And then they're like, yeah, and I go, so you see that this is the hourly rate, 40 hours a week. Maybe I'll work 45 or 50. Do the math. Like nobody's living on this money. Yeah, so well, I don't have a job right now. What I'm saying is there's a lot of job offers there. And I asked the person that's interviewing me, like, who really lives on this amount of money? Like nobody lives on this amount of money. What are you doing? And they can't answer you. Yeah. It's all good, James. No, what I'm saying, James, is well, first off, Mike, I know Mike pretty well. I met Mike a little while ago, but I know him pretty well. Um, but yeah, I mean, I would say that my comeback, I would come back to the sport. It just, it's just not worth it. Like, it has to be worth it in whatever way, shape, or form. Um, the one thing I can agree with James on, I kind of know what James is hinting at. What he's hinting at is there's a lot of people who never fought, who never they don't even know the sacrifice that most fighters make, but they're kind of in the background, and for whatever reason those people think that they're just as important, and most of the time they're not. They're just, I mean, like these people who are sports analysts, um, gosh, the ring announcer or the cage announcer, some of these damn ring girls, or like the people who pick out the ring girl, they think they're important, and they're just their role could be switched out real quick. But I kind of know what James is hinting at. I won't say their opinion doesn't matter, but it kind of they're kind of like the ghost in the back, like they're kind of behind the scenes. And I mean, I'll admit that Bert was one guy. He mattered. That guy, he had the experience. He knew just what to do in all the right situations. I mean, that guy he was a good dude too. He was a really good guy. He'd do anything for you. But there was also people back there that worked on a computer, or they set up the lights or something, and they thought for whatever reason like they were the boss. Like they would look down on guys like me, and I was like, listen, man, you're, especially when you get to that last week, the last thing you want to do is get a guy revved up. The pre-workout's kicking in, boys. That pre-workout comes on quick. James, wouldn't you think that with all these subscribers I have, I'd have more than like 2 people in here right now? Like, I wonder what everybody's doing. So I went to the nutrition store, and they had these on sale. They had pre-workout on sale. So this one is Zoa. It's the Rocks. So Dwayne Johnson, that's the Rocks pre-workout. And then this one is Prime Time. This is Deion Sanders pre-workout. So I figured between the Rock and Deion Sanders, I couldn't go wrong. So I just mixed them together. That's what I did. I think Mike left. He's had enough of you, James. Hey, Perrin, you're all right. I'm probably going to end this live pretty quick here anyway because I got to go downstairs and get some exercises in. What do you mean, talk to YouTube people about what? What do you mean? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Like I said, I did have, there's a guy named Tim. He sends me a couple of messages. He kind of watches my stuff, and he's like, he helps me out a little bit. And then there's another kid. He'll send me a message every now and then and be like, tell me what to do. And he really did help me out. I think both people helped me out, to be honest. Hello, everybody. Hello, friends. I feel like Mr. Rogers sometimes. I'm like, hello, kids. Is everybody having a good day? So I think, okay, like don't get me wrong, these companies will offer you like a low introductory pay, but the problem is it's almost like they know that that introductory pay isn't going to get you where you need to go. It's like making $15 an hour for 6 months is not going to get you where you need to go. And then, oh, we're going to just up it $1 after that. Like, no, like, what are you talking about, bro? So what I'm saying is I've had to tell these people, like, this is really what you offer people? Like, you can't possibly think that somebody's going to survive on that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, and don't get me wrong, I understand that, there's jobs where you have to work your way into it. There's training, there's things like that. They want to make sure that you're gonna stay with the company. But they're putting you in a position where, I mean, there's no way you're gonna survive that. And they have to know it. In whatever way, shape, or form, they have to know you're not gonna survive on that. God, I got a mess going on here. Here's my other stand. I use this one quite often. I've actually got 2 of these. They work pretty good. You push in here, it pops out. Undo this. This one works pretty good though. Widen this up. So I'm going to try to use this phone today. See how this works, how it pans out. Wyatt, how are you doing? Wyatt, we don't know each other personally, do we? Sometimes, like, people I know personally come on here and they don't tell me, and then I'm like, late. I find out like way too late. Okay, just curious. Like I was talking to a guy last night, and the guy lives like 4 blocks away from me. I was like, why didn't you say that? I think Wyatt's already subbed. Yeah, he is. So, guys, this was kind of a test, to be honest. I wanted to see if this cell phone would work. I had to charge it up overnight, but it does work. It seems like it comes through pretty clear. So I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna try to get my pre-workout in. I'm gonna try to get some exercises in, and then kind of go from there. I might get a bike ride in tonight. Kind of depends on if I can get somebody to go with me or whatever. I know, man. I'm getting so close, right? But I think there's still going to be hurdles to get over. Like I don't get all amped up about it, but I'm definitely. I think if I get the 1,000 subscribers, I think that'll be the first hurdle that I know I have to get over to the next step, right? I'm gonna go get some socks and shoes. Yeah, more than likely. I try to come on as many times as possible. So I'll probably come on tonight if I can get to that point. Yeah, again, I don't mind kind of sharing, with somebody, but a lot of these guys like don't want to do it. It's you just got to understand the mindset of like fighters. you know? I'm not gonna say little girls. I will say, and I've been there before. A lot of people will say, depending on when you're around me, like for instance, there was a time I didn't have a cell phone for probably over a year. I didn't have a cell phone for about a year and a half, and if I saw people out in public, I would just completely ignore them like I didn't know them. It's a very selfish thing. Like when you're a fighter, your whole day is committed to you, only you, and your training, and that's that. There's no time for small talk. There's no time for BS. And once you get into that mindset, it's really hard to unwind it. All right, Wyatt, take it easy, bro. Well. This guy's like popping up all over the place now. I've never gone by Andy in my life. So you can call me Andrew, though. Drew or Andrew. Like, you're definitely... Oh, so this is where you must have saw the running videos. Because I thought I looked on my Facebook and I didn't see you on my Facebook, Dan. But another thing I say is, people, if you call me Andy, that's not the worst name I've ever been called, so I deal with it. I can't see if anybody's still up there. Yeah, I got a couple. It's all right, man. It is what it is. But hey, James, are you still there? I think it's interesting, like when I talk to you, Dan, because like, we used to like kind of hang out back in the day and then like played soccer together and stuff like that. Holy cow, man. It always brings up the memory of playing the Iowa games at Iowa State. And I felt horrible when I hit that guy. The guy like crumpled his shoulder, broke his collarbone. It's terrible. That's the one memory I always keep, like of old soccer players and stuff like that, like people I used to play with. But so yeah, James, this Dan guy here that's just above you, I used to play soccer with him back in the day. He went to the neighboring high school, so he kind of knows my story a little bit. Yeah, Iowa games was awesome. I played the first year I only played like one game, but the second year I played all the games. What I'm saying is when we played soccer the one year, I only went to like a couple of the games. I only played a few of the games. But the next year I played all the games and we won that thing. I was actually just talking to, the last time I bumped into Seamus, I was talking to Seamus about Iowa games. I mean, it was a good time. It was a really good time. Perrin, I'm about to shut this live down. Everybody's jumping in when I'm about to leave. I could probably get on my other phone and run it, but I was gonna try to take some video with this phone. I have to, because I was gonna use this phone to take video. Hara, why is everybody getting in now? Like everybody's getting in here and I'm about to close it up. Dan, what I got to do is I got to get all the old school guys onto YouTube Live. That's what I got to do. Yes, you guys have spoken, but guess what? I can't take this phone downstairs because it'll be off the Wi-Fi. So what I did was I charged up my old phone and I brought this one upstairs. Or I'm sorry, I charged this phone and I can't take this phone downstairs with me. Jose, why is everybody getting in now? It's like, do you guys just want me to leave this phone up here and leave it running? And then I can go work out and come back? For Dan, no, man, to be honest, I don't watch sports. I never really did. I didn't go to many events unless like my friends were going to events or something like that. I like to do stuff I'd rather be in the game than watch the game. That's for sure. I'm not eating because I just took my pre-workout and I was gonna shut this live down, go do my workout, then I was gonna eat when I came back. Yeah, so I've never really been much of a spectator. I can't even really, like, even when I was a little kid, I never liked watching baseball games. I liked watching the athletes. I've always liked watching training when guys are getting ready for big events and stuff like that, but I never really watched the games. I didn't. I'd watch highlights. I don't mind watching highlights and stuff like that, but it's not often that you can get me to sit down and watch a whole event, no matter what it is. The Drew Crew. I gotta start writing these names down. These nicknames and stuff. Yeah, man, I really like soccer, and I actually pursued it. Um, I played for the Des Moines Menace. That's like it was like a a semi-pro soccer team out of Des Moines. We traveled around, we played a few teams, and there was no money in it, and I was just like, I can't do it. Dang, Hara, what happened, man? 11 years? Come on, bro. All right. Now that everybody's getting in here, this is going to be like a full-on special. Hello in London. We need you in these lives, man. I like having people from all around the world. I actually saw Joe Rogan in the airport and I talked to him for a while, but he's a really busy guy. Like that guy is nonstop. Like when you get on that level, you stay busy. It's nonstop. That's what I meant earlier. Like, some people would see me and I just wouldn't even pay attention to them. It's just because you're 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 going all the time and you don't get a chance to take a break. And so when I would see people, I just wouldn't talk to them if it's not worth stopping. You know, like all that small talk, like there just comes a time when you just can't do it. I'd like to have some Slavic people in my lives. That'd be awesome. What? Hara. Come on, man. You can still do it, bro. Did you get the bike out yet, Hara? You've been riding the bike? Parent. Oh my gosh. Oh no. To be honest, I was using that diet. Like when you see these diets, they're just marketed correctly. All these diets, I've done all of them. You know, like when you're cutting weight, I mean, you just can't eat carbs. That's all there is to it. I mean, you can eat some, like a tablespoon of something, like you can have a little bit of potato, or you can have a little bit of rice, or you can have a little bit of something. But I mean, I've done that carnivore diet for 20 years. It just depends on what you're preparing for. A lot of these diets are no secret. A lot of the training work, like exercises and workouts, they're no secret. It's just they get put into a bundle so that everybody can buy it. I have no grapes. I don't know what you're talking about with grapes. All right, guys, I'm all jacked up on pre-workout. I gotta go get my little workout in. That's what I gotta do. If you want, I can just leave this on. It's not gonna bother me any. I like pointed out the window again. I don't know if there's much to witness out there. I don't think it'd be fair either. Yeah, I don't think it'd be fair to anybody new that came in. What? Parent is off the chain today. Yeah, James, I think we've gone past the point of the settling down part. Um, yeah, I don't know what's gonna come of that. So yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen. I that's kind of like when it comes to like my channel and everything, I kind of help people with diet and fitness, kind of little exercises and things like that. So this is just my everyday life. I've always been into working out. I've always liked staying in shape. You know, I do like right now I've gained a little weight. So I think it is good to gain a little weight and then kind of go back down. But yeah, I diet and exercise for me. It makes me feel good. So I mean, it's better than being at the bar. It's better than going to the buffet every day. And another thing is I can kind of help some people. There are some people there that, like on my channel, that I do help specifically. James, I don't think anybody's going for my tricks right now. So, but I'm all for it. Anybody who wants to sign up, we can try it out. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go in the other room. That's weird. All right, guys, I gotta shut this down. I gotta shut down this live. Oh man. How's it going, Perrin? You're a little excited today. I get it. But I gotta shut this live down, guys. I gotta get on with it. I hear some screaming. I gotta go downstairs, get my exercises in. No, I'm gonna ride my bike later. I'm going to take a video, so I'm going to post the video. You'll see it. I'll tell you what, this pre-workout's really going. I gotta go, guys. So listen, when I come back upstairs, I'll probably start another live, okay? I appreciate it, James. All right, Hara, talk to you guys soon. Later.